Hello everyone, this is A32 back with a little update. And I just want to say that I hear you. People keep asking me for a collection video. And I do want to do that. But it is a ton of work. With what, 4,500 decks or whatever it is that I have right now in my collection. It is going to take hours to go through all of that. I don't know how long the video is going to be. It probably have to be broken up into many videos, many videos. Because if you go back to my old deck collection videos from years ago, it took me an hour, hour and a half to go through all that. And that was like a few hundred decks, maybe 1,000, maybe a little more than 1,000. I don't remember how many it was for sure. There was quite a bit, but it's been quite some time, and it's just blown up. It's not that I don't want to do it. I do want to do it. It's just time. A lot of time, a lot of work, a lot of backbreaking work, looking at those boxes and going through everything. And then, of course, I can't do it how I did it before, laying out everything, because that would be ridiculous. I don't have space for all that. I barely had space for what I had before, let alone what I have now, 3 years later. So on top of that, I've made a list. It's on the channel, but I can go through it. Everything that's coming up. Today, I released the Maria Ozawa deck. She's a Japanese actress. Tomorrow is from House of Playing Cards Sky Island 004, fourth deck from Svengali, and the Knock 3000 X2s. This also coming up, Haunted 8s, some Waddington's decks, the British deck, the pink deck, there is the gold and platinum plastic decks, a 007 deck, and a Star Trek deck. Also coming up this month, and two of those, the last two, the 007 and Star Trek, are next month. But also coming this month, a Haunted 8 from King's Wild, the Chronos Carmina from Lautrec, Chicken Nuggets V2, Jerry's Nugget Modern Feel, not including the recently released Aqua Edition that I have not received yet, and the Lucky Casino deck from Doc's Playing Cards. There's the Mosaic from Elephant Playing Cards, Bicycle Saturn Masters Legacy V2, and Series 1900 in red from Illusionist, the all-in-one deck from Elephant Playing Cards, the NPC Invisible Aqua Plastic deck from NPC. There's a Hops and Barley, which I think that's from Jaku, if I recall correctly. Vegas Ultraviolet Diffractor, the Star Wars Silver Edition from 311, the Aloha from Sinlam, the Tulip in purple and black, as well as the Leaves Spring Edition from Dutch House Card Company. Bicycle Unicorns in purple, and the Bicycle Capital in red from USBC. The Mako Silver Surfer from Gemini Decks. And then for February, Cyberpunks Blue and Red from Elephant Playing Cards, Game Spades Expert Edition, and Bicycle Spades, released from USBC. Unicorn from Vanda, who I'm not a fan of right now. I don't recommend supporting in the future if they ever get back into releasing any more projects before they fulfill the current projects. But there is that one. Might be the last one for Vanda at this rate, who knows. There is the Hyper Neon and Series B V3 from Riffle Shuffle, Poop Emoji, Noodlers from Kickstarter, forget who the company was. A number of Win Casino decks, a set of gold ones, in white and gold and black gold, the one that has casino chips on the back design, very simple one, the second edition of the Encore, and a Jamaco version of the Win decks. Also, I got a vintage Hallmark Crown deck, and also a Tiffany Company Trump set, two vintage decks, Astro V-Twin, the Dance of Death from Kickstarter, Blind Tiger at Monte Carlo, which is from, get the name of the card company, a smaller Playing card company. Warrior Women from Kickstarter. Miscellaneous Goods Company. Sandstone and Cacti Green. Macerata from Emmanuel Faltiero. Been a while to do one of his. Some eye catcher decks, the Winter Edition, Lux Edition, and Bubblegum Edition. Bicycle Vintage World V2 and a Bicycle Old Masters V2 from Collectible Playing Cards. Robin Hood from King's Wild. Phronesis Classic Edition. Forget the company that released that one. Floating Dragon, which is a casino themed deck based on the 007 movie. Made by Card Mundi, I think. Royal Blue Remedies from Black Roses. The Royal Verds. Again, I forget who released that one at the moment. Tally-Ho Autumn Circlebacks and Winter Fanbacks from the USBC. The Minoc 1 and 2 from House of Playing Cards, as well as the Halloween Fair deck they released last October, the orange one. Falcon from JP Games. Resilience Mod V1 Mark deck. A cheap WJPC plastic deck and a set of vintage Pepsi decks. The Zero Bomber. Oh, and then we go into March. We're into March now. We got the Zero Bomber from Bond Magic and the Fantastic Gold from Bond Lee. Tally-Ho Elite Edition from Penguin Magic. And I'll probably have another one from them up alongside that. Not sure which one yet. There's the Huff X Playboy deck. Bicycle Stargazer New Moon and the Stargazer Nebula decks from USBC. The SoCal deck from SoCal Playing Cards and the Palm Tree 2020. Bicycle Ribbon Edition decks. I got the first edition and a Canadian variant. The Uncle Sam Vintage Uncle Sam deck in blue. The Pursuit deck and the Rocket deck. Rocket being from Pure Imagination Products. The Pursuit from a Magician again. I don't recall which one, unfortunately. The Bicycle Reverie from Kickstarter from Barry. Actually, if I recall correctly, that's the guy's name, Barry. The Bicycle Plunk, which is also from Kickstarter. The Black 17 and Keymaster Tarot decks from Stockholm 17. The Bicycle Miffy 65 and the Bicycle Pico and Poco decks. The Stone Garden from Black Ink, Crown Royale, and Molson Canadian decks, alcohol and beer, both Canadian ironically. The Secret Service deck from Riffle Supple at James Bond 007 from 311. The Tough Luck from Doc's Playing Cards. Paisley Royals from, I said them before, I can't recall what they are. Dutch House. The Stratosphere, the Specials, and the Legends Chromatic and Legends Celtic, all from Legends Playing Cards, so 4 of those. Bicycle Okinawa V2 and the Bicycle Mermaid backs. I believe those are both from Matsu Gaming in Japan. Grimaud, Vintage Grimaud, Tarot de Marcel's, and also another vintage bonus brand deck. The Roulette from Mechanic Industries, Bicycle Columbia, which is from a Colombian magic shop. The Butterfly Black Series, and also the Butterfly, the FU variant that he used to win Fooless. There is the 5D deck from Kickstarter, the Rare Triumphs Tarot deck, and as well as the Pike and Clover V2, both from INKSTER, Northern Displayers. A set of Jamako casino decks from the Mohegan Sun Casino with custom faces. That Executive Giant deck I got last week, I believe. Also, a set of NHL Stanley Cup Champions decks that I reviewed ages ago, but still isn't live. The Pagan Ivory 2nd edition, the Republic #3 Red Velvet from Illusionist, the Pagan, of course, being from Usai, the Bicycle Slippery, and I'm into April now, already. The Bicycle Slippery 2020 Collector's Edition is on April 1st, followed by all 3 sets of Card College decks, the 2 limited editions, one that I just got this week, and the standard editions. And then there's the King Slayer, the last ones, the Zebra, the Desert Storm, and the Ghost White, and the Paulson Casino back decks that I got, and the Piatnik Wheels decks that I got. And that's just everything that's already recorded. Don't get started. Let's talk about what I still need to record or I'm still waiting on. There's the Charmers from Marvelous Decks, the Light of Apollo deck in blue from Ancient Set, the Pantheon Azure from Third Wave, the Arcana Tarot 2nd Edition in white from Dead on Paper, the Alchemy from Kickstarter, Seafarer's Submariner Edition from Joker and the Thief, the Modern Field Aqua Jerry's Nugget I mentioned earlier, Cherry Casino Silver, McCarran Silver I believe it is, from Pure Imagination Projects, and Murphy's, Makers, Private Reserve from Dan and Dave. From the USBC, there's the Bicycle Avery, the Bicycle Firebird, Bicycle Dark Mode, and Bicycle Sea King. There's the Enigmas from Kickstarter, the Bicycle Passport from, I think it's Magic Dream in France, Magic Shop. The Bicycle Arrested, which is a trick deck from Penguin Magic. I didn't know it was a trick deck. The Dogwood, which came out at the 2019 card convention. There is, I lost track of where it was, the Bicycle Matador from Playing Card Decks, Chow Imperial Yellow from MPC, the Elevation Day Edition from Catherine, I believe it is, Magician, Artist, the Purple Cardistry, a new version from Bokobo, Star Wars Mandalorian Edition, Tier 11, the Incantation from Kickstarter, a Christmas deck from Penguin Magic, which not even going to make it time for Ukrainian Christmas at this rate. The Toucan deck, also from Penguin Magic, Sovereign, which I just got today from Black Ink, Play Dead V2, which I also just got today from Riffle Shuffle, also from Riffle Shuffle, the Suckers, Quarantine deck. There's the Curiosity Box, which I think it's from TCC. The Underpoker decks from Underpoker in the Czech Republic, I believe. They're plastic poker decks. The Bicycle Casa decks from Kickstarter a while back, I believe it's also from Berry. The Bicycle Braille deck in red. I previously got a blue one. Finally decided to get a red one on eBay. It's an older deck, but why not? The Aureas, which is from Asher Kappa, also not recent, but relatively new. A set of vintage Invincible branded decks that I just got. Fontaine, Gray, and Pumpkin. The Bicycle Bima deck. The Kopeg 310 I'm Mark deck. It's a Mark deck from Kopeg. The Eternal Rain from Riffle Shuffle. The Minoc 002, which I haven't got yet, but it's scheduled. The Slow Hands Tortoise back from Elemental Playing Cards. The Black Roses Blue Magic and the Black Roses Hotel V2. Bicycle Cthulhu, a new version from Albino Dragon. Devils in the Details from Riffle Shuffle, which I just got today. Carte Rouge from the Enigma Emporium, which I also just got today. First V4 editions, which I just got today as well. Shovel Knight V2 from Fangamer. The Bicycle Cobalt edition, which I'm getting from PokerStart 52, is made by some magician. Get his name. The Bicycle Angels, which came from a Kickstarter-like website, or coming from a Kickstarter-like website in Europe, made to honor all of the frontlines medical people working right now for COVID, dealing with COVID. There is the Bicycle Future Bar, which I'm getting from PokerStart 52 as well. It's an Asian release, Japanese release. The Van Zwan, hope that's how I pronounce it, from Kickstarter. The Bicycle Rosemind 4 games, which I'm also getting from PokerStart 52. The version of the Bicycle Rosemind. There's the B Metalux deck in red. It's also getting Pokestar 52. Green Man Winter Edition from Joku. They just released a limited amount the other day. There's more coming soon. Also, an Illusionist Mystery deck, which I believe I know what it is because I've seen it on Portfolio 52. Damn it! It didn't open up. I apologize. Let me just double check. Also, I decided to get the free standard Solo Kid Classic Edition decks, which are released by Pokeball. There's also the Constellation series and a Frozen deck, but that's like 13 decks too many for my liking. And see if I can find it in this list. Oh, so if I used. Yes, that's it. I believe it's the Peak 15 Everest Edition, which was designed by a customer who won the opportunity to create their own deck of cards. So that's really cool. And yeah, that's what I got coming up in the next like 5 months. So stay tuned, and of course there will be more out of that. There's a variety of Kickstarters I am waiting on for fulfillment, and who knows what else Illusionist and Serial are going to release. So that is that. This is a long video. Comment, subscribe, let me know what you think, and I hope you enjoyed watching me babble on. See you next time for Thanks for watching. Lots to come. And the results of the contest, the giveaway, should be coming up soon. I haven't really specified a time right now, or a date right now, but by the end of next week, perhaps. We'll see. Should be by the end of next week. I want to give people the opportunity to enter. So make sure you enter. So yeah, see you next time for more. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you think, comment, subscribe, check out the complete list, everything that's coming up, and we'll see you next time.